Welcome everyone. Let's take some time to stretch and mobilise our neck, shoulders and upper mid-back and reset our posture. Take the arms in front of you, slowly, gently drawing the shoulder blades together and then sliding the shoulder blades apart. So your hands will be shoulder width apart here. You won't be bending at your elbows or bending or moving your spine. Just focus on the movement happening at your shoulder blades. They draw together to retract and they slide apart to protract. Gently breathing comfortably with each movement, inhaling and exhaling. Drawing the shoulder blades together and then gently sliding the shoulder blades apart without shrugging the shoulders up to your ears. Now gently allow the spine to flex forward over your legs and then gently back bend, taking the eye line towards the ceiling. So you flex forward to breathe out, hold below the knees onto the shins and gently allow your upper mid-back to stretch, your collarbones to open. Breathing in here to extend the spine, exhaling here to flex your spine. Collarbones wide, head going with the rest of your spine and flex forward over your legs. Inhale, hold below the knees and then exhale, flex it forward. Last one, inhale up and then exhale forward. Now we're going to move towards our neck stretches. So again, sitting comfortably, either on a block or on your mat or on a chair. Let's just begin by gently shrugging the shoulders up towards the ears. Gently roll the shoulders back and down. Releasing any initial tension you may feel through neck, shoulders. Ready to stretch out the neck. So looking straight ahead, gently allow your ear to move towards the shoulder. Just focusing on the movement, the mobility in your neck. Keeping the rest of the spine nice and still. Left ear to left shoulder and then coming back to center. Right ear to right shoulder once more. Place your left hand on top of your shoulder, right hand on top of your head. Give you a little bit of an extra stretch and hold that stretch as you release. Let's go to the other side. Left hand on top of the head, right hand on top of the shoulder. Gentle tension. Don't pull or overstrain your neck here. Just go with what feels good for you. Inhale, come back to center. Let's repeat that to the right. Gently allow a little stretch. Then reaching your left arm out long. Try here, pushing the fingertips down towards the floor. You'll really open the top of that left side of your neck. You might feel almost like a little nervy stretch down the inside of your elbow. Then try circling the wrist. 5 times one way, 2, 1, and reverse that circling of the wrist. 5 times the other way, 2, and 1. Really opening into the left side of your neck. Well done. Let's try that on the other side. Hand on top of the head. Right arm reaching out, hand in line with the shoulder. Push the fingertips gently down to the floor and release. Press them down to the floor and you release. So really opening through that whole right side. Then try circling the wrist. 5 times one way, 2, and 1. Change the direction of those wrist circles the other way. 3 more, 2 more, and 1. And resting the arms. Pushing gently away. Come back into center. Again, look straight forward. Allow your head now to turn to the right as if you're looking over your shoulder and then again over to your left. Little turn, keeping the chin parallel to the floor. Stay looking to your right and gently nod the chin as if you're looking down to your right elbow and take your left arm behind you into your lower back. Again, a great one for opening all the way down through that left side of your neck, your shoulder. Look back and then come back through center. Let's go now to your left. Turning, Nod the chin, look down towards your shoulder elbow and take your right arm behind you into the small of your back. Stretch down through the whole of your right side, neck, shoulder, into the arm and come back into center. Feels great to open out through the neck. I'm going to show you this one side facing just so you can see the position of my head. Fingertips go onto the chin. I want you to retract the neck, the head, so really creating almost like big double chins. Keeping that nod and then feel the back of the neck stretch here while you've got that little feeling of pushing the head slightly back with your fingers. So double chin, slide the head back, nod the chin here and feel the back of the neck stretch. You'll feel it possibly down the back of your head, your skull, down the neck and into your shoulders. Nod. Hold it there for a couple of seconds, couple of deep breaths. And then come back to relax the neck. And then you're going to place your hands onto your shoulders here with your elbows bent and just circle through the shoulders. I want you here to try and touch the elbows in front of you if you can. This is again a great one for opening out through your upper mid-back. You might find you've got a few pops, clicks, cracks or crunchy shoulders, but don't worry, just mobilize wherever you feel comfortable, circling forwards, up and round. Inhaling, exhaling, and then reverse. Again, try, if you can, to get those elbows to touch in front of you for as long as you can as the hands, the arms, elbows come up towards your face and your ears and circle them round. Couple more. Inhale up and around. Exhale and lift those elbows up. And around. Feels good to open out through the shoulders. Take the arms out now, bending one elbow, 90-degree bend at the elbow, and just rotate towards the bent elbow. Really good to twist in, wring out your spine here. As you breathe out, let's pulse round 3, 2, and 1. Straightening the arms, bend that right elbow, turning to your right, and pulse 3 more. Exhale 2. And 1, straightening the arms, bend the right one once more and pulse 3 and 2 and 1 and resting the arms. It feels really good to wring out the spine. Let's make cactus arms now. So you've got 90-degree bend at the elbows and then feel here you're pulling the elbows down into your waist, almost creating your own resistance. This is a really nice one to try. Also lying on the mat, so you can slide the shoulder blades up and down the mat, or even with your upper mid-back and your back of your head resting against a wall, and see if you can keep your forearms and the back of the hands in contact with the wall while you do this. And then hold the elbows in line with the shoulders. Now reach the arms, the hands over the head. Try and touch the fingertips over your head, and just pull the elbows back in line with the shoulders. Creating some resistance as you go here, so strengthening as well as mobilizing. Now here we're going to go through that full range, so you're pulling the elbows all the way down to your waist on this one, and then they'll go all the way up to touch over your head. Keep a nice long neck, upright position as you do this through the rest of your spine, and keep breathing. You're doing really well. Those shoulders, neck will really start to release and open out now. Let's take the hands down now, resting your arms. And you're going to come onto the mat, onto the floor. So stretch the legs out so your feet are about mat width apart and your hands will be slightly wider than your mat. Keep your bottom rib down, your legs down, and just lift your upper body and your head. Almost imagine you have a marble in front of your nose. You're going to push the marble away with your nose, roll it away, and watch it roll away with your eye line. That's a really good tip for getting your head to lift with the rest of your spine. Think wide, smiling collarbones here as you lift. Relax the ribs as you come back down into the mat. Lift, a little hold, Great for strengthening all the muscles through the upper mid-back down to your lower back. And then exhale as you release back down, relaxing your forehead into the mat. Now take your arms along down by your side with your palms facing down and lift into a little hover. And just turn your palms up towards the ceiling and then back down to the floor. Up to the ceiling, back down to the floor. They can stay touching the floor as you do this, so you don't need to come up too high. Let's hover again. Turn them up, turn them down, turn them up, turn them down. Face the ceiling, face the floor. And resting your head as you lift and float the arms a little higher on this last one. And rest your head. You can always repeat that a couple more times if you want to stay in that position for a little bit longer. Gently from here, just release that spine now by going into a 4-point kneeling position with your knees under your hips, hands under the shoulders, and just go into a cat stretch. Tuck your tail around your spine, release from the head down to your tail a couple of times. As you exhale, scoot the belly, push through the hands, through the knees, top of the foot. Exhale and inhale. And you can sit back to your heels just for a little extra stretch for your lower back there. Well done. Come back to sitting where you feel comfortable. Easy side bend here, just to release and see if you can feel a difference in your side after we've done that few minutes of stretching through the neck, through the shoulders. Inhale. As you come up with your right arm, stretch over to your left. Beautiful side bend. Inhale up. Exhale over to your right. Stretch out that left side of the body. Place your hands onto your knees. Just gently here, push into the knees, come into that little back bend again as you inhale. Interlace the fingers, push the back of the hands forwards as you flex your upper mid-back to exhale. Let's finish with a nice big inhale to reach the arms over the head. Exhale to finish. Well done. You've mobilized your neck, shoulders, and you're feeling great.